Yesterday we carried out an even more thorough inspection in the building support structure. These visual inspections were performed by the member of the technical rescue group and the engineer, using among other things special search cam that allows penetration into void up to 10 feet. The SIM supported the SPVM investigator by facilitating the use of image from perch cameras and via gondola and the crane. Due to the risk of collapse of the burned structure, members of the technical rescue group and other responders were unable to physically enter the site for safety reasons. The work allowed us to confirm the instability of the building as well as the work plan that we will implement today.
The search by investigators continued to explore some interior portions of the building despite the constraints. The arson and explosives investigators of the Montreal Police guided responders to areas of the building where there would be a likelihood of victims based on the building sketches and the roof and floor collapses. We did not discover any new victims yesterday. As you know, a first victim who has yet to be identified was pulled from the rubble last Sunday evening, so 6 people are still missing. In parallel, various means have been used to advance the investigation and give us the best possible picture of the building and what lies beneath the rubble. Finally, the investigators have continued to provide support to the families who are very affected by the events.
I have been assigned for this investigation when the identity, death, or cause of death is unknown, or when death occurs in violent, obscure circumstances, or as a result of what appears to be negligence, it is investigated by a coroner. In this case, my role will be to work with the SPVM police to determine the causes and circumstances of the death. The main objective of my role is to provide answers to families and possibly issue recommendations. Identification of potential victims must be confirmed by the coroner. The identification work is done in the close collaboration with LGML pathologists and experts.
As for the action plan for today, the fire department has rescued a technical rescue team, and the Montreal Police investigators will safely advance inside the building using the crane that you see behind us, and they will be deployed to targeted areas that we have not been able to explore so far. Their objective will be to conduct thorough manual searches of the areas that have been identified by investigators as being conducive of the discovery of victims. These areas have been targeted as a result of investigative work and the reconstruction of the probable positioning of the victims in the building at the time of the fire.